Ciao amici, this is Christina from Italy in the South, and today I'm going to talk to you about garlic. Garlic is really good for your immune system, not only when you're sick, but it helps you to prevent you from getting sick. And I'm going to show you some tips on how to peel garlic, chop it, and then store it for later on during the day so you don't have to do the work all just before you're prepping for dinner. So this is a preparation for garlic to be used later on in the day or the next day or something like that. So I have a few cloves of garlic here. They're still in its skin. So I don't know if you know this, but you take a wide bladed knife like this, you take it flat side down, you put one clove on your cutting board, you put the heel of your hand on the flat blade of the knife. So you don't want to curve your fingers because you're going to risk cutting yourself. So you just put it flat and then you press like that, and then the skin, if you squeeze it, it'll come off a lot easier than if you try not to do that. So the skin came off really, really easily. I'll do this for the next 4 cloves that I have. And the skin just peels off really, really easily. Your fingers might get sticky, so what you can do is just wet them underneath the faucet if you don't want to deal with the stickiness, but otherwise it should be okay to go. And here's another one. And if you don't crunch it all the way with the knife, you can bend it a little bit so that it cracks. Okay, now we have a whole bunch of garlic right here, and I'm just going to chop it. If you've never chopped before, all you really need is a sharp knife. Keep one hand on the pointy end of the knife and just lever the blade up and down like this and just move it. You can drag the garlic back to its original position because as you chop it, it'll spread out a little bit. You can chop it as fine or as coarse as you like. It's really your preference. And after you're done with that, you can wipe the garlic off the blade. And then I have a little dish here, so I'm prepping to make some soup for later. Scoop up the garlic in the knife and put it in a little dish. It doesn't have to be glass, it could be a plastic container, but it does have to be some kind of a bowl, not a baggie or anything like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take some oil. I like extra virgin olive oil, but you could use regular olive oil or avocado oil, whatever your preference is, sesame oil. This is extra virgin. And I'm just going to infuse the garlic with some oil. So this helps it prevent from drying out. And it also flavors the olive oil with garlic, which is really, really neat. And then, so you can just leave this as is, that's not a problem, and take maybe a tablespoonful, put it in your pan, your saute pan, and then use it from there. Or you can infuse it with even more. I have some dried rosemary and this little yellow cupcake holder, a silicone cupcake holder, and I'm just going to sprinkle just a few stalks in there. I also have some fresh parsley that I'm going to chop. Same thing with the garlic. And I'm just going to put the fresh parsley inside where the garlic is so that it'll infuse it with some parsley flavor as well. And again, it's the same chopping motion as the garlic. And you scoop it up, you put it right in here. Careful with the sharp knife. And then you can see, looks really, really nice. And now you have some garlic, fresh parsley, and dried rosemary ready to go for your meal for later. You can cover it. This can stay on the counter for maybe up to 5 days. It doesn't really go bad. You might use it before then. You could put it in a larger container like a mason jar. You can also gift it with some bread if you want to as a nice DIY gift. Put it in a pretty jar with a pretty bow, all that stuff. Anyway, stay healthy. We'll be back soon, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao for now. You're doing a great job, Soph.